Hello and welcome to the Law and You on Vanguard Live. I am Onozure Dania. Today we'll be discussing about the NDDC issues. And joining me in the program is Mr. Babatunde Awe, who will be speaking on the issues affecting the Niger Delta Commission. Mr. Awe, you are welcome to the program, sir. Mr. Awe, you are welcome to the program, sir. Mr. Awe, can you hear me? I think there is a network issue there. Mr. Awe, if you can hear me, please speak up.
Yes, I will say thank you very much for inviting me to your show.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Mr. Awe is a legal practitioner and he's going to discuss about the issues that has been going on in the Niger Delta Development Commission. So right now, some people are of the view that the president has violated Section 10 sub A of the NDDC Act of 2010, which stipulates a 15-member governing board. I beg your pardon, which stipulates 15-member governing board of the NDDC. They are condemning the 3-man interim management committee that was set up for the commission, insisting that it violates the enabling law of the agency. What's your view on this?
Well, in my view, that to me is very right.
Mr. Awe, please speak up. Mr. Awe, please speak up, sir.
I said, in my view,
Yes, sir.
my very humble view,
Okay, sir.
that is very, very correct. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So,
Excellent. That is correct.
okay.
Because the law is very clear that when statute, that is when the law provides a way of doing something, it is that way that the law has said to do it, that you will do it, and not any other way. So when the law has said you must have a 15-member governing council for the NDDC, and then you will go and select 3 people and drop them there to manage the affairs of the board, then definitely you have gone contrary to the provisions of the law. So in my view, yes, I think that the law, setting of the NDDC has been violated. That is the NDDC Act has been violated. The NDDC Establishment Act has amended.
Okay. The Niger Delta Minister of excuse me, I'll take that again. The Minister of the Niger Delta Commission, Godswill Akpabio, last week during the probe at the National Assembly, accused some members of the National Assembly of being the greatest beneficiaries of the contract in NDDC. How will you react to that?
Well, my reaction to that, there is the social reaction. You understand?
Yes.
That as a Nigerian, the reaction of an ordinary Nigerian on the streets. And then there's my reaction as a legal practitioner. You understand? So I will discuss the two.
Okay.
Because first of all, in Nigeria, before I became a legal practitioner, so it will be best for me to examine the 2 aspects of my views about this thing. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, as a Nigerian, it is a disclosure of the how do they now the surreptitious dealings within many actors still become patrimony of Nigeria. Because Mr. Akpabio has been there for a while. He was a 2-time governor before he became a senator. Before this, he was his appointment as the NDDC
Minister of Affairs.
Minister of the Niger Delta.
Yes.
The senior minister of Niger Delta. So now, Mr. Fabio has facts and figures in his possession. And if you look at the build-up to the inquiry, the Senate inquiry, and the issues, the intrigues that played out, you see that it became an issue of how you are collecting and you are not allowing us to have peace. It's over, going to expose you yourselves. You know, Mr. Aponde, before his fainting drama, had earlier told the chairman of the commission of inquiry to recuse himself. Before Mr. Fabio came and began to point at people's fingers. You are sounding please.
Yes.
So in my view, as a Nigerian, that is just an exposition of the how do you put it down, in common man balance, the chop and chop syndrome that is ruining our country today. However, as a legal practitioner, you know, there are levels and issues of proof that come into play. So as a legal practitioner, I'm not keen on jumping into conclusion because you know, what's established beyond reasonable doubt that he is certain that these gentlemen in the National Assembly have indeed been collecting a large share of the contracts awarded by the Niger Delta Development Commission. So it's not just for Mr. Fabio to come and publicly make allegations. He must substantiate those allegations. And as you can see, in the last 24 hours, Mr. Fabio has been changing his speech. He's not exactly saying what he said on that moment in the heat of passion. Now analyzes his position and is not very keen on being on pointing fingers too accurately. So, as a legal practitioner, I would say Mr. Fabio has the burden of establishing that indeed these members of the National Assembly that he has accused actually did take the large share of contracts awarded. So you understand the dichotomy of my views as a Nigerian who just is hearing about these things and already has this feeling that there is a lot of subterfuge in the management of the common patrimony. And then as a legal practitioner who understands the necessity of proof in establishing any position alleged by a party. So those are the two things that come into play. Whichever one anybody wants to choose is his business. But I, as a legal practitioner, have spoken. I, as a Nigerian, have also said my piece.
You know, the National Assembly gave him 48 hours to list the names of those people he accused of being the beneficiaries of the contracts of the NDDC. And after the 48 hours, he came back to deny ever saying that. And this was something that he said on the national TV. So I don't know how you can react to that. What's your view on this?
Yes, it's going to be very well. I'm very keen on seeing how Mr. Fabio is going to, you know, resolve this is uncommon. They call him the uncommon governor. I want to see how he's going to resolve this uncommon contradiction that he has put himself in. Because I saw him on live TV. I have videos with me, even as I speak to you right now, that show him pointing accused fingers. He was asked repeatedly by the Madam member of the board of inquiry that who these people point fingers. Mr. Akpado specifically said, Madam, you are not aware, but I, a committee, am aware of the dealings of this committee. So for Mr. Akpado to come out now and say a different song, well, everybody's entitled to come out and change whatever story, including an accused person of witness or to have testified, and come out and say a different story. Anybody can come and say, well, I was misquoted or however. However, the law is, if the members of the National Assembly decide to take it up with him, the body will rest on Mr. Fabio to establish. And of course, if our prosecutorial agencies, like the EFCC, the ICPC, who I'm surprised have not begun to swing into action already. If you hear that some Yahoo boys are somewhere in Maryland doing fraud, EFCC will be there in 30 minutes. Now we have been getting of monumental fraud running to the billions in a region that has suffered deprivation, that has suffered disease, suffering, neglect for so long, and then the commission was set up for people who are addressing the challenges of these people, and now we are hearing that some people have been pocketing the resources of this region, and the people are suffering. I am a citizen of the Niger Delta, and I know the suffering of my people. So I am shocked that up to this minute that we are speaking, the ICPC, the EFCC, and
Talking of protesting, if people take to the streets to go and protest, don't you think that the government will stop them from protesting? They will make them not to be able to voice out what they have to say concerning all these issues of the NDDC.
Yes, a government only as legitimate as it satisfies the aim of the persons that elected that government into office. Any government in this country that ceases to satisfy the yearnings of the citizen, that continuously shows failing in its capacity to meet the aspirations of the electorate, the people, is no longer a government. And I say that with every sense of responsibility. So if you have a government that tolerates or condones.
Mr. Awe, please, can you raise your voice? Can you speak louder, please, and increase the volume of your audio, and speak louder, please? Okay, thank you.
Yes, I'm saying to you, I don't know if my voice is loud enough now.
Oh, yes, it's fine now.
I am saying to you that in response to your question about what the reaction of the government will be to people jumping into the streets and demanding restitution of their common patrimony, I am saying to you with every sense of responsibility that any government that fails in its responsibility to protect the common heritage of the people is no longer a government worthy of respect. Any government that fails to sustain the aspirations of the persons that voted that government into power is no longer a government worthy of being called a government. In these circumstances, I urge every well-meaning citizen of Niger Delta to come out in protest against this sacrilegious looting and destruction of the Niger Delta. You can't go and be picketing shell while our own sons and daughters who have been given the mandate to resurrect and revive our economy and our environment go and steal everything away. We are talking of billions and billions and billions. Please, this is a very, very disastrous situation. And I say any opposition by any government individual should not be tolerated. If any government people want to shoot us there, let them shoot us there. But every Niger Delta should walk into the streets and demand that the persons that have looted the common patrimony should be adequately punished for their crimes against the region, no matter how highly placed they may be.
Okay. Do you think that the reason the NDDC was set up has been achieved? And if yes, do you think the reason for setting up the NDDC has been defeated? And if yes, should it be scrapped?
Well, in my view, the NDDC was not set up to address the challenges of the NDDC. That was not the essence of setting up the NDDC. If that was the purpose of setting up the NDDC, I can guarantee you that by now the region would have seen more prosperity than it sees. So in the first instance, the NDDC is a contraption of politicians to distribute the resources of the region among themselves. The influencers of action in the Niger Delta, regrettably, the so-called leaders of the Niger Delta are deeply complicit in this looting of the heritage of the Niger Delta. Look, we cannot have an arrangement where we say, hey, let us create a mechanism for making life better for our people, and then for the last decade or thereabout, nothing concrete has been seen on ground. You come and build schools that collapse when the slightest rain. You build roads that collapse when just one tiny flood goes on, and then you tell me that you have a commission that cares about the people. No. In my view, sincerely, in answer to your question, I think the Niger Development Commission has failed as a body set up to address the challenges, the peculiar challenges of the Niger Delta. It has failed. It has just been created to enrich a few people as the revelations are showing us now. So, in my view, the Niger Delta Development Commission should be scrapped. It should be scrapped without delay and replaced with an organization or a set of persons who are committed, who have shown and demonstrated commitment to fighting for and increasing and improving the life of the people of Niger Delta.
Okay, one of the core reasons for setting up the NDDC is to train and educate the youths of the Niger Delta region, and also to curb the hostility and militancy in the area. And after all those things have been done, there is nothing to show, because there is nothing to show that any of the youths in that area have benefited from this from this NDDC. How will you react to that?
I tell you, the Niger Delta is the headquarters of kidnapping in Nigeria. The Niger Delta is the headquarters of violent conflict in Nigeria. The Niger Delta is the headquarters of violent resistance in Nigeria. Why are these things happening? These things are happening because there is a lack of legitimate channels for expressing grievance. When you have a commission like the Niger Delta Development Commission, they are not just there to come and be building roads and schools. They are there. Excuse me. They are there for the education of the people, for the orientation of the people, for creating access to hope for the people. So you don't just come and build one road in one community and say you have satisfied the needs of the Niger Delta. You don't just come and build a few schools and say you have satisfied the needs of the Niger Delta. You don't send 200 people on scholarship and say you have satisfied the needs of the Niger Delta. No. The problems of the Niger Delta are deep. They have a long history. The people of Niger Delta have suffered severe deprivation. They are angry. They feel cheated. They are deprived. And they rightly feel cheated because it is from their region that the blood that sustains this nation is procured. And then you have one arrangement where all you do is to come and award contract to persons who are close to you or persons who are related or aligned to persons in power. For instance, in every government they have seen, you will never see any government appoint an opposition person as a chairman or a member of the board of NDDC. So it has been politicized. Yes, so you have people whose alliances are not to the people of the Niger Delta, but whose obligations or whose loyalties are to the persons who appointed them into the particular position that they find themselves. So they are just there to satisfy the yearnings of their appointers and their nominators, and not the people of the Niger Delta. How can there be peace? How can there be true and genuine infrastructural development? How can there be arrangements that create hope for the Niger Delta? Sincerely, our people, our government has failed the Niger Delta. Our own people of the Niger Delta, which is the biggest shame of it all. The biggest shame of it all is that the sons and daughters of the Niger Delta that are appointed to this commission and who lose this commission dry without remembering that they will be called back on Sunday. And I hope the day of reckoning has come for this individual.
All right. So, how would you view the drama that played out during the NDDC probe hearing on Monday?
Well, in all honesty, you have just said it all. It is a drama. It is a drama. They say Mr. Konde is the acting, Professor Konde, that's the acting chairman who allegedly fainted during the hearings.
Yes.
When he was asked to respond to allegations of massive looting. They say he's the acting chairman. And clearly he was acting out the script. Because I've never seen any better actor, even though he failed with several respect. They are not the political actors that have been coming up and acting films for us since these inquiries started. Than this gentleman. It is a charade. It is a clear comprehensive as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, whatever the Senate is doing is just, and the House of Assembly is doing, is just a waste of time. They have long since known about this issue. They have long since been aware about the good things of the Nigeria Development Commission. They are not out to get any truth to all the revelations that have come out in the course of the public hearings have shown that what they are after is not the truth, but for after either getting some of people who are there out of there, or getting some share of the pillaging of our dear region. So it is a sharing. My analysis of that entire hearing is that it is sharing. Nothing will come from it. Nothing will come from it. We have seen several hearings and nothing has come from them. The National Assembly is wasting taxpayers' money, sitting down and talking left, right, and center when it should be giving directives to the prosecutorial agents who have the capacity, the resources, and the intelligence to address these issues, to do so, rather than coming and showing us Nollywood drama all the time. In my view, all this should stop, and let us indeed work towards getting to the root of the pillaging of the Niger Delta, to identify the directions that our funds, our common patrimony has gone, and recovering them and applying them, not just recovering them and then rerouting them, as we have been hearing in the news about how they have been doing with other agencies. They should recover those routes and apply them to their assuaging of the sufferings of the people of Niger Delta.
Okay. Talking about recovering loots, a lot of loots have been recovered, and they've not used it to do anything in Nigeria. They've either maybe shared it among themselves, or just keep it somewhere and we will not hear anything about it again. So you saying that they should go and recover those loots and use it to do the necessary things in Nigeria, do you think that is possible?
Recently, Mr. Jakode, the first civilian governor of Lagos State, was celebrated. Mr. Jakode had a budget of less than R1 billion in his time. Mr. Jakode built housing estates in every single constituency in Lagos State. You go to Aja, you go to Isolo, you go to Alimosho, in the last part of Lagos State now, you go to as far as Agbara,
yes.
But you see the efforts that Mr. Jakode made, Latif Jakode, to assuage. These are people that believe in their persons. These are people that believe in development. These are people that believe in looking towards the future. In fact, as a matter of fact, it is our current president, General Buhari, that to destroy the master plan of Jakode for Lagos. Otherwise, we will not be going through the suffering we are going through in traffic and other things. We are talking particularly about the railway project that is truncated. So, in all honesty, any person that has the interest of the people at heart, madam, you have a hope and you run. If you have children and that you love and care for, you will not have money and commit it to other things to make up when your children are hungry. You would rather channel that money to making sure that your children are fed, clothed, educated, and have a roof over their head. That is the character of a person or people who we want to be charged with the affairs of the Niger Delta and the recovery of those goods. We still have people in this country, and I'm not just talking political lines now, whether in the NDDC and in the PDP, we still have people who have a conscience. We still have individuals who are not aligned to any party, who are committed to resurrecting and improving the lives of the people of the Niger Delta. Those persons should be identified and given the task of recovering the lost glory of the Niger Delta. Yes, indeed, in answer to your question, this look can be recovered and applied to change the lives of the people of the region.
Okay. Yeah, you said something about the National Assembly wasting taxpayers' money on this probing. So are you saying that after all this probe that has been going on with the NDDC, that there is nothing tangible that is going to come out of it?
It was experience. If you have never been slapped, you cannot talk about a slap with proper precision. So it is the reality that we have in this country. My position is a product of the reality in this country. We have had probes. We have had unlimited probe. We probed the oil deals. What has come out of it? We have probed power. What has come out of it? We have probed everything probable. What has come out of it? So I'm telling the National Assembly to focus on making laws and stop this probe. Someone is Inspector General of Police, someone the IG, the EFCC chairman, or someone the ICPC chairman, someone the DSS Director General. Give them a mandate to go after these people and submit a report to you. Don't go and sit down at one table and be asking questions. I saw a video of him telling us how he was 7 years older than Faliki, or how he was a criminal board. How was that applied to the issue as well? The Senate, if you calculate how much you pay these senators per hour, and you compute their payment by hour, you will be amazed at how much they are losing. Because they are sitting, let's say they sit for 5-6 hours a day. You are, so let's say we pay them, assuming we pay them 24 million naira per annum. That is 2 million naira per month. I'm just saying now. I'm just giving an example. But it's far more than that. You could pay them 24 million naira per month. And that is 2 million naira per month. You understand? Divide those by now multiplied by 24 hours a day. You see how much the waste of people. And we have 4 or 5 of them sitting in the panel. And we have partners everywhere. And every month for another program, the Northeast Development Commission, that 100 billion was missing there again. 100 billion, right? Disappeared. So go to sit down and continue to waste our money. Every single hour they sit down there, talking all this kind of work, they are just travel. They are not there, that is doing television programs or movies. They should go back and sit down to their committees of lobbying and support the heads of these agencies, and if they fail to recommend them for removal. Job is bigger than I don't know if they understand what their job is. What congressional inquiries. I've seen the intent to act. I've seen when we start question ask, somebody will just come and ask me personal questions, left, right, and center. Please, as a son of the Niger Delta, I demand that this thing stops. They should leave us alone. If they know they don't want to go and get these people, they should let us make arrangements to sort them out ourselves. We have our way in the Niger Delta. I think this has gone on too much. It has gone on for too long. They cannot just come and mess us up and then go away again and then business as usual.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming on the show, sir. We are very grateful to have you.
Thank you, madam. It was a great pleasure.
Thank you. We hope to have you next time again.
I'll be more than honored to.
All right. Okay. Bye.